Oh, hi. You caught me at a bad time. I was just reading How the Grinch Stole Christmas, one of my childhood favorites. Which reminds me of that one time that I fell in love. Huh? Fell in love with the Grinch? What the hell? What kind of erotic fan fiction is that? Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. I was just reading the classic How the Grinch Stole Christmas, which reminds me of a childhood classic that I played as a kid, The Grinch. Came out right in time for the movie starring Jim Carrey. Wonder how that holds up.
They made a game! It's shit! It's shit!
Oh boy.
It's me, Mario!
Hey! Who are you, Big Daddy?
I hope Santa isn't watching.
The Grinch That Stole Christmas is a game that has always been in my heart as one of my favorites from my childhood, even though I never got past the first 30 minutes of the game. And for a long time, I thought that was my problem because I just was too young to understand the game. And playing it now, it just proved my point to be wrong. You see, I used to rent this game religiously at Blockbuster, probably once a month. And every time I get stuck at the same part. But it didn't bother me because I was playing as Jim Carrey. I was playing as the Grinch, one of my favorite Christmas movies as a kid and still to this day. The Grinch loosely plays off the same story that we're all used to. The Grinch has a small heart, hates everyone, hates Christmas, and wants to steal it. Now, notice I said loosely. The game starts off pretty much the same as the movie. You sneak into Whoville, you pull a few pranks, you wear a disguise, and that is pretty much where it stops. You see, back in the early 2000s, it was pretty common to see a movie studio turn any franchise into a game. They would hire the cheapest studio possible to make a game that would barely pass and be put on the shelves. People rush out to buy the game, and then the studios make a ton of money, and then the consumer has something to throw in the trash in about an hour. Now, I understand as a 3D platform you have to have collectibles, and this game has them, and they're boring as hell. There's packages you have to break up and destroy. Some you double jump, some you don't. And the funny thing is, each package you would think a different color means you destroyed a different way. You'd be wrong. They're just randomly colored. So sometimes you have to jump on it once, sometimes you double jump. And by double jump, in this game, I mean you use your ass as an atomic bomb. The hell is that?
It's Godzilla!
This game is also filled with memorable quotes such as,
Hey! Who are you, Big Daddy?
"What the f***?"
Why don't you have a seat?
This game does have different items for the Grinch to unlock by collecting blueprints. After collecting enough blueprint pieces for a certain item, you can then solve the puzzle to unlock the item. You have the rotten egg launcher, the Grinch copter, Grinch binoculars, a climbing device, and a few others. Another interesting feature about this game, if you'd call it that, is that you can control Max to get into tight places. Now let's get into the mechanics. Pretty much any 3D platformer, any game really, needs to have good mechanics. Otherwise, you're just missing the heart of most games. And this game does not respond at all. There are some times where I would press the jump button or press the button and nothing happened. And that is the reason why I rage quit. I finally got to the furthest part I've ever been in this game. Childhood Dylan would be so happy. But unfortunately, I couldn't get past the second level. And there's no workaround. I spent over 2 hours trying to beat this part of the game. I would rather play Bubsy 3D than this. And on top of all of this, what made me rage quit the most was the fact that the same song was playing throughout the whole entire game.
You need to shut the f*** up!
I thought I was going crazy. I thought I was hearing things. I was losing my mind. I couldn't get to the top of the pole. I couldn't do anything. My inner angry video game nerd was exploding out of me. And there was only one thing left to do. I turned it off. I'm done with this game. I'm not playing any more of it. You can't make me. My gift to you guys this year was playing this game even for a minute and letting you guys know not to touch it. I would sooner build a time machine and go back in time and rip these off every Blockbuster shelf so I couldn't touch it. I love 3D platformers. Mario 64, Sunshine, Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie, Spyro, Conker's Bad Fur Day. But The Grinch That Stole Christmas just doesn't touch any of those, not even close. This game should be called How the Grinch Stole My Nostalgia. Well, wasn't that something special, kids? I'm glad we enjoyed that video game. And by enjoyed, I mean rip my eyes out, because I can't stand it. Thanks for tuning into Season 2 and the holiday special of Nostalgia Road. Tune in next time, where hopefully I play a game I enjoy. Fucking Grinch That Stole Christmas, more like the Grinch that stole my love for video games. What game is that? Who makes a game like that? That's insane. What is this, LJN 2.0? Man, never touching that game again. It ruined my whole love for Blockbuster and the Grinch.